Total. Cult.
Hello, you bastards. This is...
That's not a good way to treat our audience.
Why?
Well, not many people respond well to being called bastards. I do enjoy a minotaur from time to time, just because they're proper massive creatures. I can see where your brain is going.
I do enjoy a minotaur from time to time because they're proper massive creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You like that? What? Give me an example of minotaurs you've enjoyed.
Well, again, I don't think there's a definitive minotaur film, and I think there should be. Take the normal slasher setup, high school, something like that, and
stick a minotaur in there. And then you'd have, how do you crowbar the maze in? You'd have to have some plot device where they built a maze out the back of the school as a... as
a community project.
Yeah, as a community project, and then the minotaur gets...
And the disgruntled mythology professor has created a minotaur and stuck it in the middle.
How do you create a minotaur?
You get a bull's head,
yes,
a man's body,
yes,
and you stitch them together, and then there's something to do with electricity.
Is that it?
Yeah,
that's it.
He creates a minotaur. The kids that have been ruining his life and making fun of him, he shoves in there.
Yeah.
And they get chased around this maze.
This sounds great. This actually does sound really good. I'd watch this.
Yeah, I would.
So if you'd like Dr. Gogol to go and make his beloved Minotaur film,
high school film,
just PayPal us basically a few million quid, and and you'll do it. You'll go and make that.
Working title is By the Horns.
By the Horns, yeah, I like that.
But I'm trying to add
not getting the horn.
Could be. It could have a kind of Porky's element to it. There could.
No, the horn.
Maybe there could be a shower scene.
Yeah.
Communal shower scene.
Yes.
Boys at a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
They're enjoying themselves, but then suddenly a minotaur charges in and gores them all.
That would be really good. Or the horn comes through the hole in the wall.
Gets the eye.
Yeah. He's looking at.
He sees the minotaur comes in. There's blood and nudity. The guy hides his eyes. Oh, I can't watch. It goes quiet. He slowly looks through, and then
you can visualise this, can't you?
And then, along with the noise from Bullseye, the bully, that noise comes in, and the horn goes through and pierces his eyeball.
Wow. I think that's an image that people aren't going to forget in a hurry.
That's the opening, and then it goes black and 3 days earlier.
3 days earlier.
Yeah.
Getting the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. So PayPal us the money, and we'll make that for you.
Okay. So that's Minotaur's done. Anything else?
So that's small monsters. I wanted to address. I had a lot of love for Gremlins when Gremlins came out in 1984. I thought Gremlins was genius, above and beyond anything else. Loved it to bits. But then there was a spate of sort of knockoffs that turned up. There was a movie called Ghoulies, which had a great poster, had a little green slimy monster popping out the bog, which is all you really want.
But that put me off as a child.
Why?
Because it worried me that as a child, when I went to the toilet, that is something going to come out.
Well, it was teamed up with the slogan, "They'll get you in the end," wasn't it?
Yes.
Thus implying,
which I only just get that now.
Really, you hadn't.
Yeah. So.
So Ghoulies. It had that wonderful poster, had that wonderful slogan. Didn't really have an awful lot else wonderful about it. Had some sort of sketchy animation effects, a few rubber puppets.
There was a Ghoulies 2, wasn't there?
There was a Ghoulies 2. Ghoulies 2 set in a fairground. In some ways, Ghoulies 2 is better. And then there's a very, very interesting Ghoulies 3. When I say interesting, I mean dreadful.
Yeah.
Which is Ghoulies Go to College. They've decided for Ghoulies 3 that they're going to sort of put these rubber puppets into this kind of frat house comedy. And now the puppets talk. They have sort of wise guy voices, and they're all, "Oh, look over there, there's a naked lady."
So this is kind of treading on my Minotaur.
Except it's Ghoulies. And so Ghoulies 3 is all very sort of boobs and beer and whatever. And then Ghoulies 4, which is just god awful. I mean, Ghoulies is a reasonably entertaining sort of. It's never going to Am I rambling now?
No. Just a thought popped into my head, but
What was the thought? No, clearly it was clearly more important than my capsule review of Ghoulies 4.
It's really not worth it.
Tell me.
This is quite shameful.
Yes, tell me. I talked about shitting myself in Short Circuit.
Well, I was just thinking of an alternate title for a Minotaur film.
Yes.
And it was just BA with Horners.
BA with Horners.
Because I was trying to think of an academic or thing to throw in there to get to high school.
I see, yeah.
And that's the best I could come up with.
Horners.
And I laughed at my own ineptitude.
Right. So you weren't even listening while I discussed Ghoulies, were you?
Because we talked about the fact that Ghoulies were in college.
Right.
And there was almost a part of my brain working on that while I was still listening to you. So I wasn't ignoring you.
One part of you still listening to me.
And it just distracted me.
I'm
so I do
flattered.
apologise.
I really am. No.
I do apologise for taking up your time with that.
The rubber puppets that had served the series so well for 3 Ghoulies movies.
Yeah.
In Ghoulies 4...
There's 4?
There's 4. And you see, I knew you weren't listening. I was already talking about 4 by the time you interrupted me with, what's your title again? Say it again. Let everybody know what you interrupted me for. Clear throat, that's it. Now say it. Say it with feeling. BA
with Horners. Horners. It's like honours.
And everyone's going to think it's got BA from the 80s.
And the picture is a Minotaur with a little scroll in his hand and a black cape. Like the traditional graduation picture. And it's a Minotaur.
It's horn, and then it's the last bit, us or us.
Either. But then at the corner or the edge of the backdrop, you know that kind of fake marble backdrop they use?
Yes.
There's kind of like heads like stacked on each other, popping around the corner, like
looking
the different comedy characters, like the attractive girl,
right, the
jock, and then the guy with the nerdy guy with the big glasses, all pulling kind of mugging faces, looking round at the Minotaur,
right,
who's posing for his graduation picture. It's great, you know. It can't fail to win. Ghoulies 4.
Ghoulies 4.
Is there a suddenly
no. So you'll have to say something else.
Just 4.
There is 4.
Yeah, Ghoulies 4. Rubber puppets.
I don't think you're listening anymore.
So the rubber puppets not being used anymore.
No.
What are they?
Little people wearing furry suits. So,
but aren't they supposed to be Ghoulies slimy?
They were initially slimy, certainly, but.
Did they dry out by each film and then grow hair, or was it gradual?
Well, one of them was always a bit furry. They were varied, you see. They didn't all look like the one that popped out.
Maybe he just fell over on a kind of rough carpet or was lost down the back of the sofa and picked up the hair.
But yeah, so there's just 2.
I think there needs to be a prequel to explain this.
In Ghoulies 4, there's just 2 Ghoulies. They're both played by little people. They're both furry, and they both talk like the Ghoulies do in Ghoulies 3. It's just atrocious. I mean, Ghoulies 4 is utterly awful. And I mean, you know, my standards are fairly broad when it comes to these things. It's 12 rated as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 12 rated film with little people in furry suits. And it's a million miles from the sort of green, slimy comedy horror elements of the first one. Really awful. And so that's what happens when monsters go wrong.
Yeah.
Unlike the BA with Hornus, which is what happens when obviously an idea just really takes flight.
When magic happens.
I was also going to say, in addition to the Ghoulies, there were Munchies,
right?
Which were sort of
not the chocolates,
no, Mintolas. Yes, the Munchies. Mintolas turned into Mint Munchies, didn't they?
Mint Munchies.
Yeah, they were originally called Mintolas.
Right. Yes.
But yeah, Munchies was a Roger Corman Gremlins knockoff.
Right.
And then that had a sequel that was just called Munchie.
Has any slipped through the net? Are any we're missing out on?
I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of monsters out there. And
really?
It's difficult to do such a broad subject justice in such a short podcast. But I think we've given it a good old try.
Yeah, and if anything, we've come up with a dynamite pitch for a film.
The BA with
Horners.
Oh, hello. In today's episode, we've learnt a lot of important lessons. Like, animation probably isn't the best medium to try and produce a web series in your spare time. But the most important lesson is to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comment sections below. And if you'd like more of us, visit our website totalcult.com, where you can access a backlog of written articles and reviews, as well as purchasing our book, How to Love Movies You Probably Shouldn't, which is also available from all major online retailers in both ebook and physical form. Have a good dusk, everyone.